Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is episode 54? Wait, is that correct?
I believe so.
I think it is. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff as we continue the Turnabout Storyteller, which is the next case as part of the, what's it called? The Spirit of Justice game from 2016. All that fun stuff. Okay, so I get Final Fantasy and stuff with Ace Attorney. Yeah, this is correct. This is it would make sense that it'd be episode 54 because there's so many cases in Ace Attorney.
Yep.
I think. So.
Yeah, we did like hundreds of episodes when we did uploads.
When we did uploads, yeah. Yeah, when we did uploads, there were hundreds of episodes. Okay, so creepy clown lady. Alright, let's go. Storyteller, cross-examination. The final cross-examination, so creepy clown chick. Most likely the killer. Okay. Alright guys, your first like goes 100 likes. Let's see if we can get to that. And let's try to have a good stream. What I did before the murder.
Now I have to be angry cutesy clown.
Angry cutesy clown. Yep.
The dog that she made as a balloon animal dog looks nothing like the actual dog that was in the picture. For one, the dog is blue. Number two, the dog looks creepy. Her dog that she actually had in the photograph looked adorable and sweet. And not... You'd think the dog would be gray or something if they were going to make it blue. I'm just saying.
She made a balloon sword.
Yep.
Alright. What she did before.
Alright, I don't know how to do angry cutesy.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know. The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over from when I visited.
Sorry, I let people down. I could have done a Harley Quinn accent, but I don't know. I'm not that great at that.
Thank you for the super chat,
Thank
Justo.
you, Justo. You're breathtaking. But that was a great idea to do Harley Quinn. Maybe I will morph into it. Alright, so Garu's saying that she went into the dressing room, but then left right away.
Huh. Don't take her at her word.
Come on, Simon. Do you really think that I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And have you seen Zelda today at all?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Okay. I just want to make sure she's
I
not.
fed her some tuna today.
So, and you were only in the office like early this morning, so you saw her.
I saw her after I came home from church.
Okay.
When I was in the kitchen, and I made some salad for myself when I came home from church, and then I opened a can of tuna, and then I had two wild cats attack me.
Okay, so you didn't go back in the office.
No, I didn't go back in the office.
Okay,
After.
so chances of her being in the office is alright. Crazy clown girl.
Unless she can teleport in there, she shouldn't be able to go in there.
Right.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act.
Hold it!
Hold it. A courtesy call after your performance? Huh. Interesting. Come to think of it, Uendo mentioned making the same kind of visit. Yeah, a visit to your master before and after your routine, of course. That's just common courtesy with us Rakugo artists and entertainers. So that means you paid the victim a courtesy call before your performance too, right? What did you see at that time? Geru? He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He'd like to say that drinking gave him a silver tongue. So, he was already drinking by then? That's what you have to say? Uendo wasn't there in the dressing room yet at that time. I mean, he wasn't there at the dressing room at that time. Whoops. He must have gone in there during my act, because when I went back in... Shisho and Owen were there too, but they were both snoring up a storm! Hold it! Could you describe how they appeared, Miss, Geru? They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away! So sitting the victim up and over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they were going to take a nap?
Makes sense.
Yeah, why would you flop yourself headfirst over the table to take a nap? That would be the most uncomfortable position ever. That's correct. You would actually stretch yourself on your back on the floor to sleep. Plus, that matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. Also, I would grab a pillow for that, or a blanket. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? How did you know it wasn't Uendo? I've known that guy for ages. One look at his face and I know which one I'm dealing with. I see. The crazy eyes are back.
Yeah.
I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know.
Hold it! Where did you find your master's note?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Did you notice anything unusual or out of place in that room at the time?
Well, there was the sake and half-eaten manju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Huh. Oh, is that a fact?
Of course it is! What do you think, Buster?
And you didn't change anything around while you were in there, huh?
I didn't do anything! Look, I'm telling ya! I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room!
Your baldness, I request that Garo's last statement be added to your her testimony.
That she didn't touch anything.
Simon! What's a statement like that gonna do for us, though?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
Ah!
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon even thinking here? I didn't see anything funny near Chicho, and I didn't touch nothing in the room either. Well, a new statement has been added there, Simon, but she's still sticking to her guns.
Huh. She said she didn't see anything unusual in her dressing room. Well, that strikes me a little strange on its own.
Really? Why?
If Master Tornado really is the one who left that, you'd think she would have noticed. And if the Master wasn't the only one who left it, then we must ask who did. But know what I'm getting at, don't you, Athena? No, I have no idea.
I think so, Simon. I really appreciate Simon's help here, but I've got to come up with the answer myself this time.
Alright.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time.
Alright, so...
So did we press everything?
I believe so. So, they added a new statement. She didn't touch anything, so that must be important.
Alright, so I don't think we actually pressed this yet.
Okay, yeah, we can press it.
Hold it!
So, I just want to confirm this, Geru. You didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place anywhere around the victim, correct? I already told ya! Nothing! And you didn't touch anything at all in the dressing room, right? How many times do I gotta say it? No, I didn't touch anything! Wait, but then, is she saying she didn't see what Uendo immediately saw when he checked the victim's body? Does that mean it wasn't there yet at the time? Hold on, I guess there was something. What is it? The soda-making equipment was already there in the room. That means Bucky must have been there in the dressing room before me, doing something. Thanks for the non-help. Well, a new statement has been added, Simon. But she's still sticking to her guns.
Huh. She said she didn't see anything unusual in the dressing room. But that strikes me as a little strange on its own.
Really? Why, Simon?
If Master Tornado really is the one who left, you'd think she would have seen something. And if Master Tornado wasn't the one who left it, then we must ask who did. Okay, yeah, we did do this.
I think so. I really appreciate Simon's help. I've got to come up with the answer myself, though.
Alright, so yeah, we did all the statements, so we have to press something. Present something.
Alright, I think we should... Well, she said that she's saying that she and the ramen making guy, the udon making guy, our client, are the only people that were in that room, besides Owen and the guy who died. But, so there's a tiny child, there's her, and there's the ramen guy. So they're pinning on the ramen guy, but the ramen guy didn't even know that Owen existed. Only she did, so only she could have moved those cards. I didn't see or touch anything. I think we should present those cards and accuse her of moving them, switching the order to make it say Owen. I think that's what we should do. There, at the end. On the right. No, not there.
Wouldn't it be the crime scene?
Okay. Oh, maybe. I mean, I would have, I guess. Alright, I guess so. If you think it would be the crime scene. I would have put on the cards, but yeah, I guess the crime scene would make more sense.
Objection!
Geru, you said you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room. That's right. What about it? Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards, huh? What are you going on about? It had to be that Bucky guy, huh? Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Uendo's personality. Uendo, your master, and you!
If Bucky had left that kind of message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Uendo.
What this boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Geru Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer. Will you ever quit your yapping?
Objection!
You are like the wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Would you quit butting in whenever things start to go my way? Said Maddie.
Silence, child. Playtime is over.
What? What did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Geru to leave at once. Geru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Geru had to leave the dressing room? Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I have no choice. Keep your eyes peeled. What? Your hand is all swollen and red? What happened, Geru? If you must know, I am allergic to buckwheat.
Yeah, but you were wearing gloves. What? But you were wearing gloves. I am just saying.
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side, with Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room. Garu is lucky to still be alive, considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction. But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away, and look what it did to my poor hands.
Well, maybe you suffocated him with the buckwheat, and then you got the reaction from that.
There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. If I'd inhaled any of that soba flour, I'd had a seizure, and it'd be good night, Garu. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long, see?
A person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use the soba dough as a mana weapon either.
This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? So that's why you didn't mention her, that's why you never mentioned her allergy. As if I would do anything so underhanded.
You did.
I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness.
Yeah, right. That was their ace in the hole.
I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open, yeah?
Second testimony.
The villain only tells their entire plot once they think they hold all the cards. Once they think they've already won. So she's telling us everything because she thinks she's won. I have to say her, pink dress is pretty cute, though. I wonder if that's, her natural hair or if she has, a wig.
Yep.
Was that Zelda?
Yeah, I hear her crying somewhere. I'm just gonna go double check because I don't want to repeat it last time.
Zelda? Zelda?
Alright, Zelda's stuck in a room upstairs somewhere. Hello chat. I hope you guys are doing well. Did you find her, Luke? Zelda, where are you? Hi guys, hope you guys are doing well. Great to see you, Game Wing. Hi, Princess Luca, Mac Nachi-chan, Shadow Trooper, and everyone. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And if not, I hope you guys have a great day soon. Hi, Princess Luca, Master Gundam. Great to see you, J-Cat and Garth, OH and JJ Shadow Master. Honey, did you find Zelda? Thank you.
No, I don't see Zelda.
I don't know. Maybe you heard Link.
No, Link hasn't. There's Zelda. She's down. Cat's discovered.
But why was she meowing?
I don't know. I went upstairs and I opened her room. I didn't see her, but it sounded like she was upstairs. At least I know where she is, so it's fine.
Hi, Crossfighter. Hi, Phantom J-Dog. Hi, everyone.
If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction. And with so much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage. There must have been soba broth on his clothes. So I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
But doesn't he eat soba every day and you talk to him every day? Wouldn't you get an allergic reaction every day?
I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew?
No.
Ugh, protect the privacy of a witness, my foot. What a dirty trick.
Why would that guy make soba dough in his dressing room if he knew someone he worked with, it could kill them?
Maybe she didn't bother him very much.
I don't know. It's just weird. Now what do we do?
There's only one thing to do. Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination.
Right. All right, no matter how small, I will find us an opening and break her testimony down.
We'll see about that. Alright. Hey guys, we're almost at 100 likes. Let's keep pushing those likes if we haven't already. Thank you very much. We're now on the cross-examination for Buckwheat Allergy.
Buckwheat Allergy.
If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction! Hey!
You're not lying about this soba allergy of yours, right?
Of course not!
Where'd all the balloons come from?
Yeah.
I swear on the grave of my father, up in heaven. I can't even get your doctor's certificate if you want.
She seems to be telling the truth. Get the certificate, I would.
I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember. But I never dreamed in a million years it'll clear me of murder.
And you'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flour to boot. Wait.
Well said, Your Honor.
Creepy eyes, creepy eyes, creepy eyes, creepy eyes.
And with that much silver flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me! Hold it. I'll give you that there was quite a bit of flour scattered about in that dressing room, but you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right? Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soba-making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in. But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it. Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated to death before Shisho did.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Actually, I don't know how bad her allergy is.
Jeez, get a grip, will ya?
I think you need to get a grip, pink lady.
Look at my hand! Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage.
You had gloves on, though. Maybe there's a twist here, like you're actually allergic to dogs and not soba.
You're kidding. Bring my little Jigamoo in here. I'll hug and squeeze him like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling ya, I have a genuine, honest-to-goodness soba allergy.
Defense, the witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless.
Actually, we don't have one bit of proof she has an allergy. She just has a rash on her hand. She could have gotten poison ivy on her hand afterward.
Mm-hmm.
We have no proof that that was for buckwheat. It's just her word for it.
You heard the man, lawyer girl. All right, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
I would not trust her allergy. I would assume she's lying.
I probably got this allergy reaction on my hand because I touched Shisho.
Okay, so she's on statement number 4.
There must have been soba broth on his clothes.
But you never touched him before. Like, you work with him every day. He never handed you a flyer or anything. You never touched him in months. Literally, that makes no sense. I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too?
Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh! Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me! Don't you know anything? What an amateur!
I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you?
Look! Anything that has soba in it or anything that has touched soba is like poison to me.
Then why do you work with someone who makes soba in his room? That makes no sense.
I could have never committed that murder in the dressing room. Hold it.
So, I just want to cover all my bases here, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than his dressing room then? Why are you asking her? She's the killer.
That is out of the question. Slam. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for all we've discussed until now.
Not really.
Yes, I'd have to agree with that. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis.
Oh, unfortunately for you, she shouldn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder.
Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
She could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Uh-oh. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin.
This is why we have two controllers. Whoops. Oh, well. I'm gonna go plug this one in directly to this system. Better. Thank you for offering. Hi, Silva.
I don't see Zelda anywhere. Luke sees a cat. It might be in a while before he comes back to the stream because he's petting a cat. Luke, we're in the middle of a stream here and you're petting the kitty. What?
I saw a
You
cat.
may have no joy in life. You have to only work.
I do work a lot. No, I don't need anything else.
Fine.
I'm charging the controller for Final Fantasy later.
Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin. Probably.
Huh.
What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Out gates! There's only one thing to do!
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure finally overwhelmed you?
Nope! It's just the worst times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I see. So you have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left to do is smile.
Oh! That's where you're wrong, Sad Maddie! I do have a rebuttal! Turn your thinking around, Athena. Trust your feelings. Use the force. Don't try to figure out how Geru, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Geru could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead. Maybe the noodles were made of plastic.
Wow, Amber. Let me start. My lump regular flour dough for udon noodles. I'm fresh. I like my soba, and you don't let soba dough rest. So it's all about three freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds, cut the dough fresh, and boil the bleh.
Gross.
Oh, he blacked out.
Resting, do not disturb.
It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb.
Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think that Shishio was napping?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
Resting, do not disturb.
Mon Dieu! What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Geru could have committed this crime.
No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts.
Well, Miss Sykes, if you have any further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
I do, Your Honor. True, I can't overturn the facts,
But what if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong?
Tisk, 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 tisk. Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now?
And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court.
This evidence proves that Geru could have killed her master even with a soba allergy. Well, I guess the noodles were made out of rubber. Or they could have been those weird zucchini noodles that you get and you, like, spiralize them.
Crime scene, diagram, Simon's statement.
Wait, we said the resting, do not disturb. It doesn't mean what we think it means. So if it wasn't him resting, then what was resting? His pet? The dog? The...
He's not talking about the noodles resting, is it?
What do you... Oh, like the dough? Oh, you mean like when you make certain kinds of dough, like bread, and you have to let it rise? You have to let the dough rest?
I don't know, maybe.
They said soba noodles have to be made right away. Wait, and that guy just was talking about udon and soba, that other guy. Remember that our client, when we did the flashback, he said udon, it's not like udon noodles where it sits there for a while. It's soba where it's made fresh. Alright, well, I think there was a different kind of noodle then. I think it wasn't soba then. It must have been made out of something else then. I don't know.
Simon's statement, confirmed, discovery of the victim's body. Outside feeding her dog a number of dumplings. The dog carried his leftovers in the yard.
What are we supposed to be doing? This evidence proves... I think it's the note. The resting note.
Okay.
Make it rest. Something about that. The dough resting, like you just said. Maybe it was the dough resting. Or it could have been the dog that was resting. Okay, I think maybe it was the dough.
Alright, I'll try it.
Alright, Luke, let's try it.
Take that!
It's Master Tornado's note.
The note? What do you mean?
Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and the note?
She was allergic to dogs and she made the dog rest.
What?
I mean, the answer lies in the true meaning of this note. It's about dogs.
It's true meaning.
Yes, this note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb me, as we assumed. But rather, it actually means this dough is resting. Do not disturb it.
Wait a minute. Athena, that doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't, Simon. After all, as Bucky told us many times, you don't let soba dough rest. What's all this jibber-jabber got to do with anything? This is it, the home stretch. This note and Mr. Wet's words have led me to the conclusion that Master Tornado was a puppy. Not making anything, making soba, making udon. Must be a different type of noodles that rest. The only other kind listed between soba, besides soba, is udon. It must have been udon noodles then.
Okay.
Well, that's a tricky one, so we need to make sure that's the proper time code for that.
Sorry. What? I'm uncomfortable. What is it? You wouldn't pet the cat.
No.
What?
No, both cats are resting. I don't need to.
They're both behaving for once. Making
Well,
udon.
This is the only day.
I won't say that.
The victim, Taifus Tornado, was not making buckwheat noodles at all. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead.
Surprise!
That's right, you better be surprised. That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't even soba flour after all, but it was plain old wheat flour for udon noodles. So actually, it was totally possible for Garu to be in that room and kill her master after all.
What? But if that's true, it changes everything.
Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately.
Objection.
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Garo did have a reaction on her hand. How do you explain those things?
Maybe she planted it there. Well,
Even were it udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove that Garo committed the crime.
But, somebody planted them there then.
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward, or you'll feel my blade at your back.
Enough with the threats already. I got it, Simon. Talk about pressure. All right, Athena. Take a deep breath and go over everything that happened again. Oh no,
Wow,
not
the case
this.
is over. So the case had about like 40 minutes left.
I'm gonna revisualize the case from start to finish. Here we go. I have to find conclusive evidence that Garu committed this murder. Yay! What was Master Tornado making in his dressing room? He was making udon noodles! Master Tornado was making udon dough. By my logic, Master Tornado must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room. But something at the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl at the table? Soba noodles were found. There was soba in the bowl. Okay. Even though the master wasn't making soba dough, soba noodles were found at the crime scene somehow. So that means the noodles had to come from somewhere. Wait a minute. One mysterious serving of soba noodles. That sounds familiar. Where did the soba in the bowl on the table come from? His special stock he had in the fridge, I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Because he mentioned he had that. The soba was from the master's soba stock in the fridge. The soba noodles found at the scene were from the master's stock of uncooked noodles. And then, why would the culprit go out of her way to cook that soba and put it in the bowl? Why did the culprit cook the soba noodles and put them in the bowl? To hide the fact that there was udon dough. To make it look like she didn't kill him. The culprit wanted to hide that the dough was udon dough. Soba was found at the scene. So that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? It must have been because she killed him with the udon dough. Yes.
Okay.
Killed him with the udon dough. I actually prefer udon noodles myself to soba, to be completely honest. The murder weapon was udon dough. That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Taifus Tornado. And the reason why no weapon was found is because Garu got rid of the dough somehow. Maybe she ate it all raw with the blood on it. The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. She fed it to her dog. If we can find this dough, it'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Garu's guilt.
Objection.
Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think this would prove she is the one?
Please recall Owen's testimony. Prosecutor Sadmani. If the injury on Garu's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, then Garu's blood must have dripped on the dough used as the murder weapon, thus flavoring it red, with a slight tinny flavor. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree?
Ah, but where is this conclusive evidence? Let's hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, it's if I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose the trial. So how did Garu get rid of the udon dough then?
Her dog ate it.
I think her dog, I would have fed it to my dog if nothing. Think, Athena, what do I have that points to suspicious behavior on Garu's part?
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. Where is the real murder weapon used by Balloon Girl?
Nice barking you did there. I assume you have the bite to back it up.
Stop distracting me, Simon, especially right now. This piece of evidence can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
Okay, we'll think this.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can ask, what did Simon say when he was at the crime scene? Didn't he say he saw her doing something weird?
Confirmed alive, Bucky entered the room. Body upon entering the room after Bucky. Before Bucky came to the theater, Garu was outside feeding her dog a number of dumplings. The dog buried his leftovers in the yard.
Oh, I don't think those were dumplings. I think that was straight dough.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we should present it and see. Why is this case making me hungry for some ramen? Like,
I don't know. I mean, they have been talking about udon and ramen this entire stream.
yummy, but I don't want anything weird in it, like from this case.
No.
Present! Garu! Excuse me!
Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about murder.
Stuff that cute act in your balloon hat, lady! Cut! Garu got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way, Your Honor. She did it right in front of the prosecutor Blackwell's nose by feeding it to her dog. Ew! Oh my gosh! No! Oh, gross.
Of course. Now it all makes sense.
The dog has tasted blood now. He's gonna be like a feral, like, killer now.
Yeah, Cujo.
Oh, that dog is gonna start hunting people now.
Probably.
Oh,
I was puzzled as to why Garo, who should know her dog's eating habits, would feed more than he could possibly finish.
Your Honor, please order investigation of the yard right now.
And what should the police at the theater be looking for exactly?
They should be looking for buried dumplings with blood all over them, buried near the doghouse. Gross! Dumplings that Garu made out of the udon dough with her blood in it.
This is preposterous.
Ugh. I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way.
Huh. What are you blathering about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena.
You got it, Simon. Garu, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth is finally revealed?
When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it? Well, now the truth is out, and it looks to me like it's your balloons that are gonna go pop. Yeah!
There's the clown face.
Oh. Whoa.
Surprise!
Oh my gosh.
I'm in a Rakugo. I'm a Rakugo artist. I was the one who was supposed to, but then she Why are my balloons bursting? Daddy, why are you mad at me? I've been a bad girl.
Oh! It appears the balloons weren't real.
Well, the judge is disappointed.
Everything has been burst.
Everything is fake. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what to say about this.
No one is more disappointed than I am.
The judge is very disappointed at this point. Oh my gosh.
I don't even remember how to spell balloons.
I mean, I can't even say anything about this.
Well, now we know why this episode was rated M for mature. It had to do with balloon popping.
Are you ready to tell us everything now, Geru? The whole reason I entered the world of Rakugo in the first place was to follow in my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name.
His stage name? You don't mean...
Uendo Tornado.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisho wanted, I'd inherit this name someday.
But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple instead.
Yeah, that's why I took my revenge on Shisho during the show celebrating the name succession.
So that was your entire motive, the name?
I doubt anyone else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Of all the days you could have taken your revenge, why'd you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Uendo back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all Tornado fans were gathered.
But then Uendo tried to shift the blame onto Buckwheat. And now we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Did you know Master Tornado was making udon in his room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it anyway.
So it was premeditated crime, but in the end you only went through with it on impulse. Then the allergic reaction on your hand. It's from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands. When you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death.
Yeah. By that time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
Geru, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Geru, I get your desire to inherit your father's name, but what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart.
His heart?
Okay, this is disturbing.
Someone to bring back the balloons. Anyway, do you have anything to add, prosecutor? Any objections?
No, Your Honor. I'm just as shocked as everyone else. Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes? That's the first time he's actually used my name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Really?
It seems he finally recognizes you as a proper adversary.
Thanks, Prosecutor Sad Maddie. That's all I ask, Prosecutor.
Well, it looks like this case has burst its balloons. No further objections. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant.
Wow.
Now then, it seems you have made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Buckwheat, not guilty.
And literally he was out of it the whole time.
I'm still out of it.
I don't know why he was so, like, out of it. Oh, because the soba had, like, stuff in it?
Court is adjourned. Let's all get soba noodles.
Yeah, except for Balloon Lady, she's allergic.
Oh, she's going to jail.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
She's done.
May 13th, 11:55 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby, number 6.
And considering most characters get the death penalty for killing someone, I mean, she's done. So she'll be on death row for years, though.
Oof.
Just like the one girl, Dahlia or whatever, she killed somebody when Phoenix Wright was in college, and it wasn't until he was already a lawyer that she was actually, her death sentence was carried out.
Oh, wow.
So
disturbing.
she had to wait like 10 years, I think, like that.
Oh.
Something like that.
Congratulations, Bucky! I'm so glad you were found innocent!
Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee.
But it still sucks you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did UNO have it out for you or something?
I don't think so.
Wendo said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea he got when he saw the Soba-themed cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped at Uendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could have framed for a crime on a whim.
No way! I almost got convicted out of a convenience.
Well, at least you have been completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why did Master Tornado let Garu inherit her father's name?
What do you mean? On a more important note, Miss Chickadee?
Aw, don't be such a wet blanket. Just go with the flow. Now, come on. You think the Master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
Nah, that's not it. He didn't give the name to her because he wanted Garu to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name or, Rakugo.
Yeah, Rakugo.
Rakugo. Making Udon was his way of showing his support for her and her new endeavor.
Oh, so that's why he called you to the theater, huh? To teach him how to make udon, then.
Huh. A more roundabout way I've never seen. But that's Master Tornado for you.
So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding. How sad.
By the way, Garu wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on, even though the person in question still seems unaware of his master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way. All that old man ever did was criticize my soba.
That's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tornado cared about him. I have no idea. Wait, Bucky was related to him? I don't understand. What is that? Found in victim's possession. It's a deed for the sober shop. The deed holder is Bucky what? He was gonna give him the deed?
Yeah. Present the soba deed. We didn't even use that in the trial at all. It was for after the trial.
Take that!
Take a good look at this, Bucky. Whose name is on there as a holder of this title deed?
It's still in my name. Master Tornado was just up to one of his old tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up.
Oh, he's got noodle hair.
Ah!
I see. I never knew. Master Tornado, I'm so sorry. Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Simey. And you too, Miss Chickadee. One day my soba's gonna be so good it'll knock that old man's socks clean off. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soba. Wet Noodle number 4. We'll be better by getting back to my shop. I gotta get ready for lunch rush.
Hold on! Could I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee?
Could you deliver a bowl of udon to Geru on behalf of her master?
You got it! I'll make sure it's got all the TLC Master Uendo would have packed in it, too.
Thank you.
Well, see you. Be sure to drop by the shop sometime.
I will, and I'll bring the whole agency with me, too.
Do us all proud, Bucky. I'll have the best soba in town waiting for you when you come. Peace out. Wait, I thought they all eat at the soggy noodle place.
Yeah, I guess not anymore.
Now they have 2 rival noodle places. Okay.
Ah, it's nice to see someone giving it their all, isn't it? I wonder if I leveled up any thanks to this case.
Don't kid yourself. The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been on your side.
You don't know that, Simon!
Huh, for a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Or you could just teach me your famous mind tricks, Simon!
No.
Way to shut someone down! And why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey! What about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by Uendo?
Must you remind me? How could I have known Uendo would do time soba?
Hey! Speaking of time soba, I just thought of something funny!
Oh goody, I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time soba, why didn't Mon number 9 get caught?
Counted.
Counted. Do you know, Simon? Come on!
Huh. How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9! Thank you! Thank you! I'll be here all week! Thank you!
Roll on the floor laughing. Ha, ha, ha.
Huh. That I should have known. Come on, let's go eat soba or something and go home.
Your treat, Simon?
I'll treat you to 50% of the tab. And don't forget you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt for you to pay for me every once in a while, you know.
Huh. Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
Fine. Hey, wait for me! I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer. But just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm going to get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. Je peux le faire! I can do this!
Didn't you just...
I don't know if that was correct.
Was that really French you just spoke, or...
Not sure.
Not sure,
That
okay.
was my best guess at that. That was my best guess.
Alright, so let's start the next case. May as well. We still have plenty of time.
Also, I have to say that after she killed her father, that was her father, right? She,
No, that wasn't her father.
Oh, that was her master. Okay.
Yeah.
So she killed her sensei,
Yep.
and then Athena sends her a bowl of noodles courtesy of him after she murders him. It's as if he's sending her a bowl of noodles from the grave.
Creepy.
I mean, she's doing it as a nice gesture, but honestly, that would be the most scary thing ever. I mean, it's like she's messing with her mind by sending... She said it's courtesy of him, the guy that she killed.
I don't know if it was short, guys. I mean, it was an hour to finish the episode. I mean, you know. But we're going on to the next episode. Your next like goal, guys, is 140 likes, so let's get those likes up.
I somehow guessed she was gonna feed it to her dog, but I thought I was being dark. I thought I was just joking around. I didn't think she would really feed that to her dog.
I mean, you really shouldn't be giving dough to dogs or cats at all, though. It's not good for their digestion.
I don't think that would be good.
No. Alright, here we go. Next case. Turnabout Revolution, Episode 5. Beginning of Turnabout Revolution.
That's far enough. Who's there? It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Kurian, we can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
May 16th, 11 a.m., Wright Anything Agency.
What I find funny is they actually made Dirk like the villain of that Plumed Punisher show. So they had the Priestess was in it, and they had the Plumed Punisher, and then they had Dirk as the main villain with like putties and stuff like that. It's kind of funny. So they're really, really trying to villainize their their defense lawyers.
Yep.
And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Corneria. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events?
Oh, did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo?
Huh? Oh, yeah, what is it? Dirk, huh? What are you up to this time?
Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo?
You could say that, but it was a long time ago.
And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent.
Yeah, about that. Is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? What?
It's his dad. It's Apollo's dad.
Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How you been, son?
Dun, dun,
It's
dun.
It's the guy that was on TV.
Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Corneria, and boy are my arms tired. Wait.
This can't be happening! I must be dreaming! Or hallucinating. Or both.
No, you're not Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh.
I'm so confused.
Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you.
Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. I'm hurt. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha 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 ha. Trucy, what do you say we close up early today? Huh?
What? Why?
Aw, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm gonna regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives?
I think you mean Dad.
I came all the way to see you, son. Come, rejoice! Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with, too. The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yeah, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in, 10 plus years, and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He does just whatever he pleases.
Come on, Polly. I need details. Inquiring minds want to know.
All right, hold your horses. First, I've got some questions of my own, Dad.
Ah, you said it!
It's Lego Batman 2 all over again. Dad!
No.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great.
Yes, Trucy is technically Apollo's boss. Trucy is the, I guess you would say she's kind of like she's kind of the boss of the Write Anything agency, although technically her dad's the one in charge, but she, handles all the employees and stuff. Plus, she is a full-time magician, so.
She's been working with Ace Attorney longer, like
10 years.
Yeah, than anyone else.
She's been working with Ace Attorney ever since she was like 8 years old or something like that, when she got adopted. She either got adopted at 8 or 7, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Dirk. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati.
Yeah.
I'm, a rebel by trade.
A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it, sir? Mr. Rebel, sir? Personally, I'd vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
Trucy.
Ha 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 ha! You got me there. I'm the head of the resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In my country, I'm the boogeyman, a tall tale parents used to spook their kids straight.
That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you catch my drift.
Oh, it's his sister! No!
Wait, what?
Stop it! You're embarrassing me! That's my half-brother! Dad?
Ha 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 ha! She's a plucky one, all right. I like her.
Someone pluck me out of my misery, please.
Okay,
I don't like her that way.
Now, about that man who raised you business, Apollo!
Foster father.
No! It's Star
Okay.
Wars all over again!
Neither one of them knows their siblings, but Ace really needs to tell them. By the way, don't you kids get any crazy ideas because, your brother and sister, biological, or half brother and sister or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into it, but I don't know why it... This is something that people say that, that people, who meet, their long-lost family member, if they don't know that they're related, they'll have an instant connection because they'll be similar without knowing why. And people have said this is, something in psychology where they'll be super connected. and they don't understand why. So if you don't tell them, they're gonna think they're connected for a different reason. They're gonna be like, there's a magical connection between us. I can't picture it. Maybe we're in love. And it's like, no, it's something else.
You could say it's in their DNA.
Oh my gosh.
Go, go, mutant babies.
No, Luke, stop it. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? I thought we were siblings. I mean, actually, I don't even know if we're siblings or not.
She doesn't know. She has
I
a crush
don't
on
know.
Apollo.
Oh, no!
It's true, though.
Oh, this is horrible. Oh, my gosh. I have to burn out my eyes.
You can read the line right.
What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Corneria. Did I, never mention that?
Oh, so you grew up in, Kurian? That you call Canaria? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly?
Right.
Then we can't be related.
She doesn't know they're related, Amber.
But maybe we are, but as long as we don't know, there's nothing
Amber.
wrong with dating.
Amber, they don't know. They never bring it up.
He's
I thought-
holding back, he's hiding.
I thought, because, I mean, Ace has been watching these two get really close, and
Oh
he's
my
never
gosh.
mentioned it.
He needs to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Justo says, as far as I know, Phoenix never tells them. No.
Doesn't even tell them that their mom is still alive, either.
Oh my gosh, why?
Like, literally, they could be spending time with their biological mother, and he never tells them.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you, it's not gross. I'm gonna tell you an interesting thing. People who are adopted, before they end up getting married or end up in a serious relationship in general, they tell them that it's very important for them to make sure that there were no other siblings adopted also that they could have accidentally run into. And they, like, it's very important if you're adopted to actually look into seeing if any other siblings were adopted and where they were, because you have to know. Like, because you will experience a weird connection if you end up finding your long-lost sibling. It's like a psychological thing. You have to look it up. Like,
The
you
most
have to.
disturbing thing that has ever happened to me is because Amber and I look similar. We went to the hospital for Amber's, like, because you guys know Amber had to have emergency, like, operation last year. We're in the hospital, like, right after, like, something burst inside of her. And the people in the hospital, because we had the last name the same, they said we were brother and sister. And it was the weirdest thing for us because, like, Amber and I have been very close as a married couple, but, like, you know, it was disturbing.
Yeah, they were saying a lot of weird stuff about us.
Yeah, they were saying, like, really, you guys are, like, really close for siblings. It's like, we've been married for, like, 17 years. Of course we're gonna be close. It's like, what?
Yeah, like, they were saying really weird stuff, like, that I was being too clingy to Luke for a sister, and it was inappropriate to him as a sister, and it's like, I am married! We're not... Please! It's not Star Wars over here!
Yeah, so that was a real life thing that we had to... That was the first time that ever happened to us in Pennsylvania,
We don't
or any
even-
state.
We don't even share, like, Luke is Irish, I'm Scottish, which could, like, we're both Celtic, but he's Irish, I'm Scottish, so that's, like, we're not even the same category.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it couldn't even be a thing. You're not from around here, Polly, are you?
Sounding like Athena. No!
Because I'm disturbed, Luke!
I was raised in a faraway country when I was really little. And then somehow I came here.
Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you at all. How come you never told me, Polly?
Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? I'm disappointed, son.
What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? Oh yeah, that's like a great conversation starter, Dad.
It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you.
Hi, I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm raised by a criminal, but I'm fine.
So what did we learn today, everyone? If you're adopted, Before you get married or start a serious relationship, make sure you didn't have any other siblings that were also adopted and know where they are. And make sure you're not across the table from them dating them on accident.
Okay.
It's very important! So, you haven't seen each other in a while, huh?
You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years, you know, before the whole super criminal thing.
Wow! That's a really long time!
Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me.
Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And, you know, being wanted man, I couldn't just hop a plane and come and say hi.
I get it, it's fine. Though truth be told, it's weird having Dirks suddenly show up acting all parental. I'd even almost forgotten about that country. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose.
Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? Dad? I mean, Dirk?
Oh gosh, please stop.
I mean, it would be kind of her father, sort of.
No, Amber!
It's kind of her dad because it's Apollo's dad.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I think it works by association.
No.
It's his dad, so it would be her dad too, in a way. I don't know how this works.
Nope.
It's not weird though if she has another stepdad.
She has Ace.
He's not even related to her though. Oh, that's because he took charge of her after her dad died. Okay, yeah, so thank you, Justo, for letting us know. Yeah, Apollo, like, he needs to tell them. Like, maybe they're just trying to create tension, but this is the wrong kind of tension. I guess they're trying to make it weird. Don't make it weird, Capcom! Don't make this weird!
Well, there was never another Ace Attorney game after this, so yes, Phoenix Wright never told... And I've never liked this about Phoenix. Like, we find out that Apollo's mother and Trucy's mother is still alive. And she's a big celebrity, and she wants nothing to do with her children.
Wow.
And,
yeah, exactly.
And and Phoenix, who knows that they're related, sees them getting really close, and he hasn't told them.
They work. They're in the same room 24/7 at the same office.
I guess he figured because Athena's around now, like, maybe Apollo will be interested in Athena, or maybe he felt relieved when that girl who's a friend of Athena is interested in Apollo. He's probably like, I don't need to worry about it anymore.
But like you said, what's her name? Trucy has a crush on Apollo.
It's pretty obvious that she has a crush. Either that or she has a brother complex, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Zelda.
Hi, Zelda.
Okay, request. I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of our country. That's why, where you come in.
The Founder's Orb?
Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours?
Ha 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 ha! Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen, hid nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time.
No way!
Yeah, I was bluffing.
So what you just did is you bluffed and started a war. What are you gonna do if you don't find it?
I don't know. I guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Declaring war and everything. Ha 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 ha!
Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back.
Honey, that's the power cable.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm right here.
I know you're right here. I just don't want you to get shocked.
I'm not gonna get shocked.
Well, those bricks contain a lot of electricity to power that laptop.
Honey, I am not touching it at this point.
Okay.
Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room or something?
That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb, yet.
Really?
Yeah, baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy was really found a way to keep us on our toes.
Oh, so it's like a setup.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. Well, now, you know, the Founder's Orb is in, Kurian Village.
Kurian Village?
Yeah, I hear there's a spirit medium there. They even have, direct relations with, our country.
Crying.
Spirit mediums, right.
Their country sounds like crying to me.
Right.
Cry. I'm crying a river.
Alright, so anyway, some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My Defiant Dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb.
So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief?
Most likely, yeah.
And you think this guy will just hand over the orb to you?
My compatriot, that's a rebel, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing.
I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh?
Apollo, I want you to present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me?
Nope. I haven't seen you in years, and you waltz in here asking for a favor? You have a lot of nerve, you know. Ah!
Of course we'll help you! Right, Apollo?
What? Trucy?
Oh, come on! It's not like you have any work anyway, Apollo! Besides, we're talking about rebels and legendary treasure here. It'll be fun!
Why is she always into things that I'm not?
Well, I guess you guys aren't related. Oh, wait, you are.
Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb.
Okay, the Founder's Orb.
I think Trucy acts like a sister with Apollo. I don't think that she's interested in Apollo because her friend is interested in Apollo.
Trucy doesn't have a friend who's interested in Apollo.
Athena's friend is interested in
Athena's
Apollo.
friend.
Yeah. Trucy's all on her own.
Trucy's had a crush on him longer. Athena was just introduced not long ago. But Trucy, she never looks like she doesn't think she needs to compete with Athena or Miss Woods, like Juniper Woods.
Yeah, because she already knows Apollo way better than both of them.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I have this one in the bag. Nothing could prevent us from getting together.
Yeah, she's thinking, oh, I'll just do my magical career. It'd be fine. I'll get around to it.
There's one thing that will prevent you from getting together, Trucy. It's called the law.
Well, I mean, if Ace never comes forward, you know, but he better. He just doesn't... I have no idea. That's the one thing I don't like about Ace Attorney is when he finds out, wait, they're related? I should probably do something about that. The next game, several years later, goes by. Trucy's now almost 18 years old.
Oh my
Apollo's
God.
much older.
Someone should do a parody where... Oh my God. Where Trucy and Apollo are put on the stand because they're dating and they're not supposed to because it's against the law.
I mean, I personally like Juniper with Apollo. Like, I think that her being so enamored with him and him being clueless is kind of cute.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium.
What do you mean, faceless?
Oh.
Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of our country, never show her face.
Cornelia?
Yeah, that. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in our country.
The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. Oh, wait. Starting rebellion, destroying half the country.
Just drew like a smiley face on there.
I mean,
You
what would happen if
He
we...
would get killed.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, what could have actually she looked like to make them hide her face like that? Probably like Maya or Pearls.
Maybe she looked like Two-Face.
No, she probably looked like Maya or Pearls or Mai. Like that other, you know, distant relative stuff. And as for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. And has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that anyone can solve it.
will receive immense spiritual power from the founder herself.
Sounds like one big fairy tale to me.
In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule the country.
Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime?
Only the rulers of our country have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own two eyes?
That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Founder's Orb added to the court record. So I guess we're going to Kurian Village. We haven't gone there in quite a while in an Ace Attorney game.
That should just about cover everything. Any other questions?
Not right now, no.
Alright, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son!
Sushi?
I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so...
Yay! I was just thinking, it's time for lunch.
You dig in too, little lady.
Thanks, Dad.
After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha!
Well, I'm not related to either of you guys that I know of. Thanks, Dad. That tuna looks good. Num 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 num.
Oh, this salmon sushi's got my name on it. Oh, yeah. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. Ha ha ha.
I'm good. I'm not fine, but I'm good.
Oh, well, okay then, whatever. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here.
What's this?
A picture of your father. It's been 20 years since he passed away.
What?
Huh? This is my father?
His name was Jove Justice.
Jove.
I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that.
Why are you giving this to me now?
I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture.
Okay.
Did you just place her down there? Alright, Zelda. Little furball.
Don't you want to sit up here, Zelda? Why are you being so ridiculous?
She always is ridiculous.
You don't want to hang out?
Wait a second. I thought that Apollo's mom married an old guy. And that's where he came from. Now they're saying that... How many men was she with? Because I swear that she married an older man in... an older rich guy. It looks like Apollo's dad, Jove Justice, was a wandering, probably starving musician. So they just retcon it or they forget?
So this guy is his adopted dad, Dirk.
This is his adopted dad, Dirk, and then the photo we just showed of that wandering musician that actually looks like Apollo.
It's him, but maybe that guy became old later. Maybe that was when he was younger. I mean, people have pictures when they're younger and pictures when they're older. He obviously got older at some point.
Yeah.
Everybody gets older. Even Zelda's older than she used to be. You used to be 4 months old when we first had you, little cat. Look at you now. So cute.
Okay.
Cute cat.
What's... Oh, whoops, that's you.
Interesting, Don says Thalassa had an affair with Jove and married Zack.
Oh.
And Trucy is from his marriage was Zack.
Yeah, but Apollo was the oldest sibling. So how... That doesn't make any sense.
She had one child from each of them, says Don. So one from the musician and one from Zack.
Yeah, but she left Zack for what's his name, and then she came back to Zack, And then she had Trucy. But Apollo is much old. Trucy's like 17. Apollo's like 20-something.
Man, I don't know. This is very confusing.
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
What? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy.
Well, I went through all that trouble finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear?
Yeah, it's your dad. You should.
Photo of my father added to the court record.
Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? Road trip!
1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is?
She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot Mr. Wright is coming back today.
Yep. But I wonder why he cut his trip short like that.
Reasons.
Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
Yeah, we might as well go on a road trip together. Just the two of us, Apollo.
Does that mean both Maya and Phoenix made it out of that country safe?
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
Yeah, hopefully, Luke.
Oh, to the Kurian Village, then. Ha ha ha! The Founder's Orb awaits.
Okay.
I rubbed Zelda too hard.
How in the world would he... I mean, how did he get out of his country? Oh well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Boat, maybe? Or maybe he was never there to begin with. Maybe he fled a while ago.
It is confusing, says Brandon.
Alright, doesn't matter.
I'm confused.
We better see Maya in Kurian Village.
Honestly, this is why Apollo's mom needs to sit down and tell him what happened.
Wait, what do you mean? How did he get out of the country? He's a wanted man. It's not like he can just stroll up to any airport and just be like, I'm leaving the country. I'm the rebel leader. I mean, the dude sticks out like a sore thumb. How in the world is he going to get out of the country that he's rebelling against?
How did he get past Border Patrol?
I mean, it would have made sense if they never showed that Dirk was in the country, but at the end of the previous chapter, not the one with the clown girl, but the one before that, he was, he actually showed up and was there in person.
Maybe he has a fake passport.
Maybe he had, like, military helicopters or something, I don't know.
Maybe he swam away from it, across the ocean on a raft.
Oh, wow, Kurian Village, we haven't been here in a long time.
May 16th, Kurian Village.
What was the last Ace Attorney game that actually took place in Kurian Village? Do you remember?
It's interesting that you can say Kurian Village, but you can't say Kurian the country when it's the exact same word.
Maybe he disguised himself, or he has his own private jet. Yes, a lawyer with his own private jet. That makes sense. Especially a defense lawyer. Prosecutor I could see with a private jet, but a defense lawyer, no. Justice for All was the last one with Kurian Village in it? Okay.
Luke, the Kurian Village is the same as the country. Kurian Village, Kurian Country.
It's just a different wording that makes it harder to say.
Fine.
So this is Kurian, the mystical village of the spirit channeling peoples, and where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place.
Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo?
Ah, come to think of it,
Aw, cute.
we used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this.
Kawaii.
Ah, sure brings back memories. Ah, those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my head around it, you know? Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmati's as well? And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing, the whole bus right here!
I guess there is a lot. That is a lot to take in. She's really mad.
So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of
Vinegar?
Zelda.
Okay. He was full of I don't want to say that word.
I don't feel like that's the same saying, though.
He was full of excitement and vinegar.
Yeah, he was full of sour and vinegar or whatever. He was a real rascal.
I Yeah, you don't like it because I don't like that word.
No, I don't usually say that very much. Hey, he and Nadu or whatever used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds.
What?
I never got pictures of him posing in his... I even got... Oh my gosh. I even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. You want to see him?
Sure!
Whoa, whoa, Dirk.
No way! Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too? I want to see the pictures, Mr. Dirk.
Wow, the two of them ended up with leeches on their butts and cried like babies. Ha 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 ha.
Dirk, don't you think you've said enough already?
Leeches!
Oh, I'm sorry, did I ruin your riz? You're no fun.
Yeah, I want to hear more about the misadventures of Polly.
Nope, not happening.
Hey, what are you two people doing here? Oh, Emma.
Emma?
Emma?
Me.
Oh, you know this lady, son? What, do you have a harem?
Yeah, this is Emma Sky. No, I don't have a harem. She's a detective.
He does have a harem.
Trusy, Emma, the one shy girl, Athena. Apollo has 4 women.
No, Emma's interested in Phoenix.
Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let that slide.
The people who have a crush on Phoenix are Maya, Emma, and there was the girl from the relative of Maya. I forgot her name. The girl that Phoenix was interested in college. So he has at least 3 girls that like him, that he's completely oblivious to, except for maybe Maya. And then Apollo probably just has Trucy and Juniper. I don't think Athena is interested in Apollo at all, regardless of internet art between Apollo and Athena.
What is a harem, Michael? It means that there's more than one lady interested in the guy.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here.
Iris, yeah, that's it. So Iris, Emma, and Maya all like Phoenix. Emma is not interested in Apollo. He's like a younger lawyer, like the sidekick of Ace Attorney.
I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot, Apollo. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case?
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Huh? How do you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Oh, figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way.
Really?
He's probably dead. Oh, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady.
Dirk is pretty cool looking. I like his eye patch.
Dirk is kind of fun.
I like his wild eyebrows.
Dirk, I think Dirk would make a better, for me personally, I think Dirk should be, he's like a Kronk guy. He's pretty happy for like a rebel insurgent. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, you could do him as Kronk.
It should be Kronk, yeah.
He's making spinach puffs!
They're running around butt naked in the field. It was precious. I've got pictures. Who wants to see baby Apollo?
I do!
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so he's Kronk because I felt like it. Alright.
Before there were parents embarrassing their children on social media, there were parents embarrassing their children by taking pictures of them outside with them running around and showing it to random girls.
He's now Kronk. Wait, Gumshoe I thought either retired or he died.
It's fine. He could just...
No. Gumshoe retired.
Oh, he was Kronk.
Gumshoe retired. He didn't die.
They just both happen to have the same voice. It'll
Wait,
work.
did he die?
I don't think so.
I mean, I thought Emma took his place.
We probably will never see him again.
Hang on.
I think he got eaten by an alligator.
No. I'm just double checking. Gumshoe died in Ace Attorney. Whatever happened to Gumshoe?
I don't even remember who Iris is. Pearl. Or Pearl Iris. I don't know what that is.
The Spirit of Justice. He was considered as an option for the main detective in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. He ultimately didn't make it into the final game, though, because the developers couldn't imagine what he would still be active police detective at his age. They retired him! So Emma took his place. Okay, so he didn't die. I'm thinking of that, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where the police officer died and somebody took his place. So I'm getting the games confused.
Iris was Dahlia's sister. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter. I forgot about that.
Oh, the mass transit and electrical communications. This country's infrastructure is really advanced compared to where we come from.
You almost said the word, but you stopped yourself, sir.
It's spelled differently.
It's the same. You just have to forget the hyphen, dude.
No, it's too hard.
Ignore it.
No, can't do it. I don't like it. I'm just gonna call it my country or
Fine, we'll call it Corneria, which is ridiculous, sir.
yeah.
Fine.
All right. Why don't you see the sights once you have the orb?
Well, I guess I could use a break. How about you show me around there, son?
Oh, I'll probably be busy with work, so,
Oh, I see. Well, you're making your old man sad. You're breaking a father's heart.
What are you talking about, Polly? Your only work right now is cleaning the office and the bathrooms.
Well, that sounds like you're a gopher more than you are a lawyer.
Yeah, he's not really a lawyer at all. He just makes copies and stuff.
All right, so the Founder's Orb should be with the doctor right now. What do you say we go take a gander?
what if he doesn't have it? What if you came all the way here for nothing?
Well, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. Besides, even if I leave empty-handed, at least I got to see you, son.
Oh, haha. Thanks?
No, I really, I mean it. I missed you, kid.
See, he seems like a cool guy.
Aww, until...
Yeah.
But doesn't he use lethal weapons and kill people randomly?
What?
I thought he kills people.
I mean, has he killed anybody? Maybe he has. I don't know.
I actually don't know. Maybe he hasn't.
Doctor's study. I don't know.
Maybe he uses pillows to hit people with. May 16th, Kurian Village. Doctor's study.
He's now Kronk, 143. Doctor's study. Alright, Kurian Village. So this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow, look at all those books, Polly.
Well, he is a scientist, or archaeologist, or something.
The shelves go from the floor to the ceiling. It's like a library in here or something.
Oh, yeah. Lots of artifacts, too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son! There's some relics there, spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room.
An archaeologist paradise.
All I see is a mess. And what's with that white outline? Did a bird die?
Oh, sorry.
Nope, that's not Apollo. Emma, where's the doctor at?
Well, the thing is, he died last night.
Whoops!
Nani?
Did you kill him, Emma?
Wait, what?
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off this bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death at the moment.
What? Please tell me you're joking.
As if I'd come all the way here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not. Wait, why is your jurisdiction all the way up here in Kurian Village? Isn't that... Oh.
The scholar killed by his own books?
Oh my god.
Oh man, what do we do now?
I guess there really can be such a thing as too much reading.
Death by books.
Alright.
Yeah, now you guys can tell your family and teachers back home, like, it's like, oh wait, it's not like learning can kill you, it's like, or can it?
Being studious to death. If books could kill, the movie.
Okay. I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead?
Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it?
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened?
Sure, I was right here, and then I flipped his ladder over, And I tossed some books on his head, and then I pretended it was an accidental death.
See, I told you when Emma had that reaction, like, well, I guess we can go see him. It's, you know, I knew he was dead. And people in our chat are like, it doesn't always mean the person is dead. Yes, it does! That reaction always means something sus.
I mean, you can see him if you want.
So the doctor died in an accident?
I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books.
Wow, this morning, huh? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he'd fallen off a ladder?
Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Oh my gosh, that's pretty high. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one.
But I would say the fall would kill him, not the books piling on him. That, like, I could understand if the entire bookcase fell on him, but you can only see there's like one, two, two rows of books. That's not enough.
I don't think that would kill him. It wasn't quite the fall. It was the sudden stop at the bottom that actually killed him, Apollo.
Yeah, technically gravity is what kills you. It's not necessarily the fall. It's the impact of your body smashing up against the hard surface and, you know, your body turning into jello inside of you.
Thank you, Luke.
Mostly it's your brain sloshing around.
Luke, please!
What?
Luke, let's just... Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. I already said the line.
Oh.
That sent him headlong on a fatal fall to the hard floor below, in which his brain... Never mind.
How's Dad? Killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved, I guess.
For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death from books. Scholastic death.
So Emma, who was the first one to discover the body?
About that, Apollo. Whoever it was, it seems like they wanted to remain anonymous.
What?
It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. Because they murdered them!
Oh, I can relate to that, you know. I like to avoid, police and military types.
Because you're a criminal!
Yeah, you know, being a wanted man and all, that's, definitely... What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb.
Well, just have to find it. There must be somewhere around here, right?
Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something.
The Founder's Orb.
We're here to help a rebel insurgent!
Yay!
Yay!
Aiding and abetting.
I mean, well, he's in another country, so... Although technically, doesn't she have jurisdiction in that country now? Because she's been a detective over there a few times. You know those people who are in power? We're here to steal their orbs so that we can usurp their throne. Yay!
Pop's here at an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb.
Yeah, Pops, huh? Alright, whatever.
Oh, whoops, that's you. Zelda!
Alright. Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B?
Oh, I have an agreement in writing, so, I mean... My compatriot, that should have had it. Probably.
Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting?
Well, how do I put this? Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's, from the kingdom of, Cornarianism-ness.
All the way from Kurian, huh? So what do you do there?
Wouldn't it be crying in? I used
What
to.
do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, Kurian is the other spelling.
It's like New York City. It's Kurian and Kurian, but I just pronounce them the same. In fact, if you actually listen to the anime right at the beginning, they're like, news from Kurian. Dirk is on the whatever. They literally pronounce it. It's spelled two different ways, but it's pronounced exactly the same.
So they just call it.
It's New York and New York State and New York City. It's Kurian Village, Kurian Country.
Oh.
What?
Okay, that makes more sense.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Well, I didn't explain it enough. So confusing. Alright. I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that to be a celebrity. focus now on making Kurian a better place through volunteer work. Let's go with that.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting.
Well, it's not technically a lie.
So, how do you two know each other then?
Oh yeah, he's sort of my foster dad.
Come again?
Yeah, he's Prosecutor Sadmati's real father too, Emma.
What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmati? I'm so sorry. It seems like you've had quite a life. Sorry to hear that.
I guess she put a few things together.
Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Not that I recall.
Oh my gosh. On the news, maybe?
Great. She must have seen the news report on TV. Way to go, Dad. It really is complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There's lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else?
Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day, that's for sure.
Well, I'm sure he's just, you're just imagining things.
So, what does that secret relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there are lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y.
She's gone.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. Yeah, there's that.
So then, how are we supposed to find it, Dad?
Oh yeah, that. I don't know either. Ha! We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one.
Great plan of attack there, Pops. Well, Emma, do you mind if we gave this room a once-over?
I guess not. But in exchange, you're gonna have to help me with my investigation, okay?
Sure, it can't hurt, I guess.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure.
I'm your verbal. Lie down. Lie down. No.
No exploring time. This is no time to be an exploring cat. Alright, here we go.
And you're gonna go be exploring cat. Well, at least you're purring, so there's that. Alright. Doctor's study. Search for treasure.
Trucy sure is perky. Yep. Luke the cat, says Gamewing. Good cat.
I'm not a cat.
Actually, Cassie wrote on our Facebook that Luke is a cat.
What?
And has a picture of you as a cat over there on our Facebook group. Because on that one stream, I told everyone you were a cat. So now it's all over our Facebook group that you're a cat.
I'm not a cat.
I'm pretty sure it is because it's already been confirmed by several people in our group. On social media.
No, that's not a thing.
No, I mean, I don't really like to explain, but basically we have to be careful of kappa, so if people write like hugs in the chat over and over and over again, we are possibly going to get our stream taken down. So it's okay to be kind of affectionate, but just kind of keep it on the down low. It also can make other people feel uncomfortable when they're trying to focus on the game. So just be a little careful of that. Thank you, everyone.
There's animal drawings on the floor. They look like some famous geoglyph things.
Yeah, they remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. Except this one's of a bird. The doctor's just joined them now. That's what I call dedication to his field. Ha!
I don't think he was doing that on purpose.
Okay. There's books here.
Nothing particular interesting here except for the murder weapon. Books. There's shoes.
Yep, it is like the Nazca lines. Definitely done.
Yep, there are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess they must be entrance on this floor too.
Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I could tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase.
That's the way we came in.
Well, that was absolutely useless.
The doctor fell from the top of the ladder. Whoa.
Yeah, from that height, a fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. And then, of course, all the books came and smothered him or something. I don't know.
I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven!
Except he fell down to hell, but yeah.
Oh, right. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, actually, another video game kind of to take off on the Nazca lines. Very observant, Don. Yeah, what is it? The Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, did, like, geoglyphs in that game, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a two-tone raincoat.
Oh, it's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Okay, why does that matter? Oh, there's a little airplane flying in the sky.
Is this a bird?
Looks like an airplane to me. I mean, you can see it's got, like, airplane shapes and stuff.
No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made.
Yeah, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane.
No, it's definitely a bird.
Open your eyes, son. Look at it again. As a lawyer, your job is to see through true nature of things.
I still say it's a bird.
It looks like a bird to me, holding a fish.
A bird holding a fish?
Oh, no, that doesn't look like
that's
a
an
bird.
airplane.
That looks like an airplane.
Right. I agree with Apollo. It looks like an airplane.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Zelda, what are you doing, you weirdo?
She wants more wet food.
She can't have it. Lie down.
She's being very weird.
Lie down, fur freak.
The big thing is a Dogu statue. For some reason, it has robot parts inside. Interesting, Don. Very cool.
Alright, there you go. Be a little purr box. Okay.
Yeah, no, you guys don't have to feel weird about saying hugs and stuff in the chat. It's just sometimes if it's too much, I have to delete it because we have to be worried about Kappa because they look for that. They look for people like saying hugs or being too. Kappa looks for people having too much fun in the chat. They literally, they look for that. So you guys didn't do anything wrong. You don't have to feel bad.
And then how's the volume level? Can you guys hear us okay?
You guys don't have to feel bad for having fun in the chat. That's not your fault that the government is weird. You guys are fine. You guys are very awesome, and we love having you guys hang out.
It's one of the stupidest laws that our government has made in the past, decade. Updating the COPPA law from the 90s was the dumbest thing they've ever done. Well, one of the dumbest things.
There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here.
They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses.
I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking.
Scientifically speaking, they don't pique her interest. Oh!
Well, so all kinds of artifacts in here.
This PC is password protected, like most PCs. Trucy, you think your magic can do something about this?
With a computer? I don't think it can override a password, Apollo. No, a locked desk, that I could get into, like yours back at the office, Polly.
Yikes! I'd better watch what I put in there.
I already know everything in your desk. What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see?
Jeez, are you a mind reader too?
Nope, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch.
You guys are weird. Just letting you know.
I want to know everything about Apollo because we're so close.
Please stop.
I want to be even closer.
Actually, I was the one that
That's
initially...
my goal in life, is to be as close as possible forever.
I was the one that said looked like she was your girl, so that's
It feels like there's a connection.
What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside.
How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed.
Well...
Like those pictures of Apollo you took?
He does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk.
What else we got to click on? Click on the ladder. We did this.
I'm just gonna forget the fact that they're brother and sister.
It's probably easiest because it never gets brought up again. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure.
Whoa, it's moving!
Ah!
Exterminate!
Oh my
Exterminate!
gosh!
Destroy all targets!
It's a Dalek!
Exterminate! Do you even want to know what this thing is for?
Transformers? What is it?
They are among us. There he is. There's a little chalk drawing. Crushed by
Aw,
books.
that's where he landed.
That's where he landed, yeah.
And a bird died next to him.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
fine.
it looks like the bird died next to him.
So this is where the Dr. Buff died, huh?
Disturbing. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. It doesn't look like he died instantly. It looks like he was crushed by a few books. It literally doesn't look like he fell on his head either.
I'm saying that's not enough books to kill him.
Also, why does that one book have a tremendous amount of blood? It looks like someone took that book and smashed it into his head over and over again.
That looks like a paper, like, not even a hardcover book. I don't think you could kill
That looks
somebody
like
with
a
that.
paper journal.
It's a paper journal or something.
This doesn't look like he could have died from falling from the ladder.
Hey, I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain?
Maybe old blood? It appears to be coffee. It's still damp. It must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. So the killer is a coffee drinker!
That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside.
Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window.
No, you can't jump on the laptop. Go the other way.
Zelda, why are you being so needy today?
She's being needy today.
Today she's just needy.
2 hours.
Do you want me to try to feed her?
No. We can feed her around 7 something. Emma said the doctor's body was visible from the outside of the window.
Outside of the window, and a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they found.
So you mean this case is still only a few hours old, huh?
That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Otherwise, this place would be crawling with cops, and I wouldn't be here. I mean, don't worry about that.
Study.
Strike that last part from the record.
What? Why would you be afraid of cops? I don't understand, sir. I'm still trying to figure out where I know you from.
I just have one of those faces.
You look really familiar.
Hey, look, more chalk drawings on the floor.
Would you be on a wanted poster or...
That's preposterous.
A monkey! Your favorite!
Hey!
Iki.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a Easter egg to one of the previous Ace Attorney games.
Huh?
The jar that housed the soul of Kurian Village priestess.
Disturbing.
Pearls broke it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
AMI. Why is someone's name written on here?
Ami. Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things and stuff? Oh yeah, I remember that one. Somebody broke it and then they had to put the pieces together.
Right, Pearls broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is just an urn and the name is written so big.
Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRIGHT in super big letters.
The less said about this, the better.
And there is the statue was in the one of the games too.
It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old too.
Hello again.
Somebody's cute, somebody's smart.
I imagine it's a great archaeological value. Probably. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber.
I wonder how he got his hands on something like this.
It looks like it's got some value to something to do with this franchise, maybe. I don't know. That's a nice Easter egg that they threw this in here. So you have 2 previous Ace Attorney items that were integral parts of a murder case. The broken urn vase and the statue.
Yeah, the statue looks familiar, but I couldn't even remember what we did. With it.
The statue was inside of a museum, I thought.
That dinosaur on the table looks like something I would have made in school, in like grade school, and formed that with clay.
What, Godzilla?
Yeah, it looks like something I would have made as a kid or something.
It's a spiral staircase.
Oh.
And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why did they have to place the 2nd floor so high up?
Yeah. Wait, you're not afraid of Zelda, stop!
That
Why are you stepping on the computer? Yeah, that sword is like the Sichi something. Yeah, definitely, Don. Yeah, it's a familiar sword. Oh, wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Alright, I'm gonna go feed her because she's... Zelda!
The cats, I guess I'm taking over, so...
Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Huh? Well, yes. Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know.
Yeah, come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the 2nd floor. What an odd layout for a house. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, she was really hungry for some reason.
And she's a cat. Of course she's hungry.
But I already fed her today.
Yeah, I know, well.
I fed her half a can.
What a huge wall relief. It seems to depict a spirit channeling.
Yeah, the spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Kurian, or whatever.
Crying?
Yeah, that. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted.
I need to know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes. Isn't that crazy? And that her 3rd eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above. It's said to be on her forehead.
Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah, and Dirk only has 1 eye.
And it's got an eye patch. So I look cool.
That's one big suitcase.
It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
No, someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor, but how can you tell?
Well, that sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage, you see, which means its owner is likely from overseas. So the killer is from overseas!
Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to?
Not unless we can open it and see what's inside.
Wouldn't we have a name on it?
I guess not.
That's because you're not me. Emma Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire! Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person.
Oh. That's just what happens when her forensics switch gets flipped.
With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie.
Is that the fingerprint powder that you love so much?
That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it, Apollo. Here we go. You remember how to do this, right, Apollo?
And apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow an excess off.
Exactly. Well, have it at it.
Uh-huh. You mean have at it, okay. Now, where do you expect to find prints on a suitcase?
And the handle. Yeah, also maybe you have it on the side.
What are we looking for? Fingerprints.
Fingerprints. I'm just going all over the place. Oh, I already did that. Alright, so we
It's
can...
time to print it.
Wait, there's no fingerprints on the handle? That's not possible.
There's a handle on the top. We have to scroll up, yo.
I was on the
Scroll
handle
up.
at the
There's
top.
a handle at the very top.
What?
The black handle. There it is.
Oh, that one?
That'd be what people would hold. I would hold that part. Do 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 do. Doing prints. Doing prints. It's time to print it. Print it.
Thought I saw one print. Well, this is kind of...
Oh my gosh, how are we supposed to do this? Prince!
Who grips their hand like that?
If you held it above in the air. If you held it like this above your head. Well, I'm just glad you're doing this and not me.
Whatever.
Prince! Says little Mr. Divergent. Sorry, I almost misheard somebody's name.
How dare you?
Sorry.
I mean, we found some
I
print.
think that's good enough.
It's not good enough because it triggers something when you do it correctly. There, that's the best angle I'm gonna get for this side. I mean, I literally blowed everything up. What do you want, game? Like, there's nothing else I can do. I guess I have to keep going for fingerprints around the case.
Want me to do it? I'll put some print stuff on.
Fine.
Yay! We're just gonna put it everywhere.
I mean, everywhere.
Well, it probably has prints here where you open it.
Huh?
How am I supposed to rotate this?
I know, it's really a pain to rotate this thing.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's what I was trying to tell you. It's super annoying.
Whoops, I ran out of... Well, I guess we're good.
Are we? Where's the zoom in button when you need it? What? Oh yeah, you're Emma. You're missing dialogue.
This one isn't clear enough for a match, Apollo.
Where else could someone leave some prints behind?
Well, we used all the prints powder, and we don't have any left since we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, think, son. How might someone handle a suitcase? Start by considering what you do with them.
Well, besides being wheeled or carried, they can be opened and closed. So I should look for prints that would be left at those times.
Unless they were wearing gloves.
And then where else would you put... Wait, that sticker looked relatively new.
I used all the stuff.
Doesn't look like there are any prints here. You used all the stuff?
Switch to dusting. L1. L1.
Oh.
L1. Oh, you got more dusting
more
powder.
dusting powder. Yeah, we'll do all the stickers and see if anything happens.
Alright, thank you, Soul. Everybody, Don and Soul Flare.
Soul Flare, I haven't seen him in a while. Hey, Soul Flare, how you doing?
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Soul Flare. Thanks, Don. We're just gonna do all the stickers.
Up! I see something on the blue stickers. Unless I'm seeing it wrong.
Honestly, I'm a little nervous about how Zelda eats her food. She eats all of her food, and then she sits there and eyes Link while he's just trying to eat his meager portion in his bowl, and she glares at him till Link leaves.
Then
After Link leaves, she eats all of his food. She stares him down so he'll leave, and then she eats his food. So he only gets to eat one half of whatever was in his bowl. What? Oh, switch to... Yeah. Press confirm or whatever.
Doesn't look like there's any prints here.
Yes, there are! There's a print right there on the mountain.
Doesn't look like there's any prints
This
here.
is stupid. What a dumb...
Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Are you serious?
Alright, Luke, let's try to do it where we would open the suitcase.
But, I mean, I literally see fingerprints. Don't I?
I see them. There's a whole handprint
Unless
there.
that's a big monster hand.
There's a hand. There's a thumbprint right there on the back of the plane.
Yeah.
That's a hand.
I guess there's not.
Make it clearer, says Mr. Divergent.
How do you make it clearer?
Just by putting more powder all over
I mean, I powdered this thing to death.
Try using the thumbprint that's on the airplane. Oh, what are you doing?
Getting ready to pounce on Link, or Link's getting ready to pounce on her?
Why can't you be a normal person?
Wait, who's pouncing on who?
Why can't you be a normal human being, Zelda?
Zelda's not a human being. She's a cat.
Try acting like a human being. What did we pay all those years of college for you? To act like an animal?
Honey, we never sent the cat to college. She hasn't even been to obedience school.
We sent you to business classes and all kinds of classes for obedience.
Alright, it's your turn, because all my stuff is dead ends. I literally see a handprint there, but it's not working. What? Whatever, fine.
Didn't you just click there and it said there wasn't anything?
Yes, I did. Hey, Emma, I got a pretty clear print here.
Wow, that's weird because you said that the last 4 times and you had nothing. But now that Amber had the controller, I'm going to acknowledge that it's there. Okay, let me know what you think it could belong to, Apollo.
A monster. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. That's a rebel? That's his suitcase? For real? Match found.
We have a match. Now that Amber had the controller.
Dats? Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone.
Wait! You don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead, actually.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier.
Really?
A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot.
What? Sorry about that. Kryanism people aren't all like him, I swear.
Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere.
Maybe he knows something about the orb.
Orb.
The orb.
Da 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 da. Ba da bum bum bum. Ba bum 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 bum.
A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with coffee grounds in here too. Guess I'd better clean this up.
What? Why?
What are you doing there, son? What am I doing? Cleaning this office. Don't tell me you have, your coffee duty back at your office. No, it's I don't keep the place clean. No one will. Literally, they're all slobs.
Apollo, there's a mess over here. I think you should clean it since I'm too lazy to.
Hey, look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks.
Maybe there's something about the orb in there. Let's see. It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from the Temple's treasure room. There must be research notes on the Founder's orb.
What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something.
Let's see. Oh, it's a song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion.
Sing it, Dirk!
It's been sung during the Koreanese rites of offering since ancient times.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
Apollo's gonna sing it?
There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution of the orb's riddle is contained therein.
It's in a song everyone in the country knows? Not much of a way to keep it a secret.
It's called Hiding Secrets in Plain Sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that.
Yeah, that's strange.
What is, Pop?
Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half in like so many years.
The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers?
That should be our poll. Coffee or tea?
I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting.
That should be our poll of the day. What's better, coffee or tea?
We can ask that on the planet, Freedom Planet. Honey, stop hitting your legs like that. You're so...
Sorry.
Did you take your BP stuff
my
today?
legs feel weird.
Did you take your stuff today?
I think so.
You think so. Well, I guess we explored everything. Well, it seems the orb isn't here. Phooey!
That means Dats might be our only lead at this point.
Detective Sky, he might still be in the village. We should try to find him.
Alright, because some of you guys like tea, some of you guys like coffee. On our next stream, we're going to do coffee or tea. But for those of you guys who are just here for this game, alas, we'll let you guys know next time what the results of the poll were. But it looks like Game Wing and Don like tea, and Garth likes coffee.
Okay.
And Mac Nochi Chan likes coffee. So.
Okay. There's a brown stain on the scroll. Why does it smell like gravy?
Oh.
Why would they put a gravy stain on it? That's weird.
Who knows? But it looks like it was meant to be there.
Maybe they were making meat puffs.
Maybe the artist was trying to inspire gravy. New trend, food splatter art.
Huh?
That pun wounded me gravely, Drake. Dirk. Dad!
Daruk from Breath of the Wild.
Whatever.
Drake. Oh my gosh. I like both, says Justo. May 16th, Kurian Village.
Back to the village.
Luke, coffee or tea?
What? I'm a tea drinker.
Luke's a tea drinker. I've never had a drop of coffee in my life. That's a lie. I had a lot of coffee. I have a coffee right now.
Yeah, you're getting coffee right now. I can tell.
May 16th, Kurian Village. I want to see Maya and Pearls.
Maya isn't back yet. She's on the plane. She's flying back in. Pearls you'll probably run into. That makes sense.
Good day to you, citizens of Kurian Village. My name is Paul.
Paul Addison, and I want your vote.
Wow, that's really loud.
Look, something's coming this way, Apollo.
Paul Addison, savior of Kurian, has come to... Oh, it's you people! Oh! Apollo! What is that strange convenience coming this way? Conveyance. Good.
Conveyance. That's correct. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
It's one of those, what do you call them?
Palanquins?
Palanquins?
I don't know what it's called.
So, you finally left Dr. Bluff's house. What are you doing here? What a bunch of shady-looking characters.
And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor? What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate of Kurian here. After all, I'm the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you, and what do you mean by king?
His name is Politician.
Politician? And ignorant fools, I'm the politician. I'm soon to be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is really that famous of a politician, Apollo? No, not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics.
And rider of his grandfather's coattails.
Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Yeah, sure. A pleasant day to you, good people of Kurian. I'm Politician.
There's nobody here!
It's time to reclaim the glory of Kurian together.
This is an abandoned street!
A convenience store in every corner. A karaoke bar in every home.
You're talking to no one!
Vote for Politician is a vote for a happier, hopier Kurian Village. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool! You're a strain on your grandfather's good name! Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always.
I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear.
In other words, he's a model politician! Yes!
Oh gosh. We're gonna be making fun of politicians.
Oh, I'm gonna love this episode. Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. It's just what in the world were you doing in there? Okay, we'll talk to this guy next time. Politician, yeah.
He's like saying, vote for me, and that guy's like, shut up.
Shut your face up. You're staying on your grandfather's good name, you weirdo.
Nobody likes him.
Alright,
but he will probably win office anyway.
I really thought the final episode was going to take place in that country again, because if you look at the picture, let's leave, and then you can see what, because I always thought that the final chapter was like Apollo was going to go to the country where his, adopted dad was from or whatever. But apparently his dad came to, unless it starts here and then they end up going back to the country for the trial, but that doesn't make any sense. Especially because there was a murder that happened in this country.
This will have 2 cases, says Don.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Don. Crossfighter says LOL.
So this will be a very long case then.
The Spirit of Justice. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's going to conclude this episode. If you guys would like another episode of Ace Attorney, then basically what you have to do is get 1,000 views on this video by tomorrow. If not, we'll have Star Wars or something to take its place. Next up is Freedom Planet, because Freedom Planet, believe it or not, at 7 this morning was able to get 1,000 views, so another episode, it's guaranteed, so that's how it works. Thank you guys for the super chats, thanks for hanging out. We're going to grab a quick bite of cereal and see you guys on the next live stream starting up in just a little bit. Alright guys, God bless, happy gaming, thanks so much for watching. Head on over to Freedom Planet, which I'm sure needs some likes and shares in order to get that stream ready. And good luck getting another episode of Ace Attorney. See you in a bit.
Good luck. Because we're in Corneria.
We're in Kurian.
Corneria.
You combined different stuff.
No. Oh, I was doing the music.
You got part of it right.